on fire too. Like there's fires everywhere. So are you insinuating that every country is doing it to themselves? Or are you insinuating that like China is doing this to us, right? Because if that was the case, then why don't we just like, you know, send it right back, right? Hadouken! Right? Because when they send one at us, Hadouken! Right? And then we could just bounce that bitch back, right? Hadouken! And, you know, because this is apparently like common knowledge, right? This technology has been around forever. So like if we have it, they have it, and they have it, and they have it, right? It's just like everybody has nuclear weapons, right? So like you would think that like to counter, like say China was steering this storm towards us, right? And we just like played our frequency and we were like, Hadouken! Right? We just like bounced that bitch back, right? You know what I'm saying? Like we don't want the hurricane, right? And they're like, you get hurricane, right? And we were like, no, like we don't need the hurricane. And you know, and then there's just like other things you have to take into consideration, right? Like with what I'm seeing here and these interesting graphics that are being presented to me, like that still tells me nothing, right? Like they showed an awesome display of like plasma energy, but they still didn't really explain like how it works, right? Because let's say like wizards are real, right? And like this guy is convincing me and telling me that like they're using this electromagnetic frequency and they're using Doppler radar, right? And they're just like playing this frequency through the air to steer it, right? But like, how do you know it's not really like a bunch of wizards performing magic, right? You know, this is hypothetically speaking, right? Like that like wizards are, you know, exist and like they can, you know, Merlin is over there standing on the hill and he's like, you know, he's performing his magic spell, right? And you know, so it looks convincing, right? But it just doesn't convince me, right? Like there's just too many questions, right? Like how they still didn't explain how they steered it, right? Because from what I'm looking at, when they zap it, right? Like it could go any direction, right? Like within that vicinity, right? Like you see all this, right? So like it could go over here to the left because like there's energy over here, or it could go over here to the right because there's a bunch of energy over here. But like apparently they wanted it to go through Mississippi after making landfall. So, yeah. And then you have to take other things into consideration too, like, you know, the jet stream, wind, you know, so, you know, just out of curiosity.